Jake Garella can hit, and that's always been the case. The senior from Edwardsville, Illinois, just set SLU's career record for doubles with 58. He's fourth on the NCAA's list of active players with 238 career hits, and Garella was first-team All-Atlantic 10 as a sophomore and junior.
I'm very proud of what I've been able to do here, and SLU has obviously given me everything I possibly could want. Coach Hendrickson's always trusted me on the field, even when I was a freshman. I mean, I've been put into some pretty good situations that I wouldn't have expected at the time, and it ended up being the best thing for me.
He's in the discussion, as the best player. One of the most consistent player that I've coached at SLU for sure, and in my career. Longevity, I think, he's just been here and been through the fires, and he never wavers. He might go into a little tailspin and then he gets himself out of it real quick. I just think he's one of the steadiest hitters and knows his swing. But Jake's been an outstanding teammate, really emerged as one of our leaders.
I mean, if I wouldn't have had baseball here, it wouldn't be the same situation. It wouldn't be the same experience. It's just, and I really take pride in this program, and I really enjoy playing for it every year. And when COVID happened and they took out our season, there was nothing more that I wanted than to come back and play another year, even if it meant I had to take some other classes or spend some more time in a different area of academics. As long as I could get back on that field and finish what I started, it was a dream come true, really.
Now about those academics, Garella doesn't have your typical major. He studies aeronautics and is training to be a pilot.
I've kind of always been enjoying flying. I've always liked it. My dad really got me into it when I was younger, so that is really something I've always wanted to do ever since I was a little kid. And then as baseball went on in high school and all that, and recruiting process happened, SLU came knock on the door, and then I looked a little more into SLU, and they had an aeronautics program, and I was like, oh, well, that's it. That's what I'm doing. So then I decided to do do and play baseball at the same time, which was amazing. It was a great experience, and it was a constant 4 years of going over there. I had a 2-hour flight block 3 days a week, and I'd fly before practice and then come and basically park in that garage and walk straight to practice after I was up in the air. So it was pretty interesting, but I'm happy it's over now and I can move on and keep continuing that career.
It's not like he's got the easiest schedule every day, and there's really a neat storyline there in itself. He would fly a plane and come to practice, or come to a game. But he's all done with that now. He's in his, grad stuff and moving on, and he's gonna have a great future.
When you first start flying, the very first time you're up there, you're with an instructor, obviously, but then you get a couple hours under your belt, and then they just say, all right, here are the keys. We'll be down here, and you got this. And it's one of the craziest feelings in the world because you're up in the air and it's so quiet and you're by yourself. You look over, you're like, well, if something goes wrong, I'm the one who has to deal with it. And it gets better, obviously. The more experience you get, it's just like driving. The more you do it, the easier it gets.
And speaking of driving, Garella gets to play college baseball just about a 30-minute drive from where he grew up.
Staying close to home was one of the better decisions I've made in my life. At first in high school, I really wanted to go far away. Freshman, sophomore year in high school, I was like, all right, I want to go somewhere warm. I want to go somewhere as far away as possible. And then I was kind of a late bloomer, and then senior year happened in high school, and fortunate enough to have an offer from SLU, and took a look on campus. It was immediate. I was like, all right, I'm going here. And I could not have made a better decision because I live 25 minutes, 30 minutes from home. I can go home and eat dinner when I want. I can stay here when I want. I get kind of best of both worlds, college experience, but also I can go see my family when I want. I don't think my parents have missed a game so far, 4.5 years, and they've made every single game. So that's been awesome. Honestly, I think the location of it has just really made the baseball experience that much better, just because all my family's been able to see me kind of grow as college athletics has taken me in this journey.
In Midtown, Charlie Marlow, Fox 2 Sports.